Welcome to the HFY Tales channel. Remember to like and subscribe if you like the story. Enjoy and take care. Jake Thompson was your quintessential bored office worker, stuck in a cubicle with flickering fluorescent lights overhead. He was scrolling through his endless emails when a brightly colored flyer drifted onto his desk like a beacon of hope. Join the Intergalactic Exploration Initiative. See new worlds, make new friends. Friends? He chuckled to himself, shaking his head. I can barely make friends at the coffee machine. But then again, this was his chance to escape the mundane and explore the unknown. He was ready to break free from the 9-5 grind and embrace the wonders of the universe. Fast forward to launch day, and Jake was a cocktail of nerves and excitement, pacing around the charter lobby. Fellow explorers chatted animatedly, anticipation bubbling in the air as they prepared to board the sleek spaceship. Ready to blast off, humans, the captain boomed. Jake's heart raced. He could finally leave his boring life behind. As the ship took off, he watched Earth shrink into a dot, hope lighting up within him. I'm finally doing it, he thought, as exhilarating sights of space unfurled outside his window. Stars twinkled like diamonds, and nebulae swirled in colors he had only seen in sci-fi movies. No more office politics, he shouted, drawing odd looks from nearby travelers. But Jake didn't care. He was alive, finally on his way to an adventure that will become legendary. He chuckled to himself, just remember, Jake, you didn't sign up for alien traffic jams. His excitement bubbled over as he envisioned the endless possibilities awaiting him on this journey. The cultures he would encounter, the mysteries he would uncover, and perhaps even a little romance if he was lucky. After what felt like an eternity traveling through the cosmic abyss, the spaceship rattled softly as it landed with a soft thud. Jake unlatched his seatbelt, adrenaline coursing through him like wildfire. With a confident stride, he swung open the hatch and stepped out onto the alien planet, nearly overwhelmed by the beauty of the scene before him. The sky shimmered with vibrant hues of gold, purple, and turquoise, an artistic blend that looked like a painting teeming with life. Towering trees with iridescent leaves extended toward the sky, while vivid patches of colorful flora and fascinating fauna sprawled out before him. It was like stepping into a living, breathing dream where the fantastical eclipsed reality. As he ventured further, Jake could hear peculiar sounds filling the air. Melodic chirps, gentle rustles, and faint whispers that created a harmonious symphony unique to this alien landscape. Every vibrant detail was a sensory feast, each surprise beckoning him closer to the heart of this new world. Just as he took a step forward, he spotted a flower, a giant one resembling a jellyfish, that suddenly erupted into a burst of confetti-like petals, showering him with dazzling colors. Welcome to the planet of chaos, he chuckled, brushing away the glittery bits. With excitement bubbling over, Jake trudged deeper into this kaleidoscopic expanse, feeling an invigoration awaken his spirit. The promise of discovery and adventure tantalized him. Every step forward brought a thrill of possibilities, a feeling that something extraordinary awaited him, waiting just around the bend, encouraging him to dive headfirst into the unknown. The anticipation was electric, a sensation that lingered in the air. He was ready to discover what lay ahead, all while welcoming the hidden surprises and wondrous moments that this alien world had to offer. Nothing could hold him back now. This was the adventure he had always dared to dream about, and he wouldn't dare waste another second. As Jake wandered through the vibrant landscape, he stumbled upon a large clearing bustling with activity. Aliens of all shapes and sizes mingled heavily, laughter ringing in the air, their bodies adorned with colors that flowed and shimmered as they moved. It was a kaleidoscope of life, unlike anything Jake had ever seen. His heart raced as he approached the mingling crowd, eager to join the fun. Just then, a small, spunky creature zipped past him and collided into his leg, causing Jake to stumble back. Whoa! Do you always greet visitors by tackling them? He exclaimed, laughing as the creature effortlessly bounced back and scampered away. Suddenly, walking toward him with a mix of grace and confidence was Elila, an astonishing alien with luminescent skin that shifted colors with every step. Her eyes sparkled with energy and mischief. You must be the new human everyone's been buzzing about, she declared, crossing her arms playfully. Everyone? I'm just trying to blend in, Jake said, caught off guard by her intensity. Elila's smile widened, revealing her sharp, decorative teeth. I'm Elila, and welcome to our festivity. This planet is guaranteed to blow your mind. Feeling instant chemistry, Jake grinned back, intrigued. Festivity? What kind of festivities are we talking about? Oh, you'll see. Elila flashed a conspiratorial smile, grabbing his hand and leading him toward the thrumming heart of the gathering. Trust me, this place will take your breath away. Without further ado, Jake could feel anticipation bubbling over as they navigated through colorful stalls and lively crowds. Every sight, sound, and flavor wrapped around him in an exuberant embrace. Curiosity stirred in his chest, and he was ready to discover what surprises and connections this vibrant community had in store, especially as he explored this thrilling new adventure by Elila's side. As Jake followed Elila, he couldn't help but be mesmerized by the vibrant aliens surrounding him, each one a unique testament to the planet's diversity. Each conversation caught his attention, but one particular topic began to echo louder than the others. Can you believe it? The breeding season starts tomorrow, an alien with multiple eyes exclaimed, their voice a harmonious blend of high-pitched enthusiasm and resonating chatter. Jake's stomach flipped at the realization. Breeding season? Panic washed over him as confusion enveloped his mind like a thick fog. He instinctively stepped back, anxiety pooling in his stomach. Are they seriously talking about what I think they're talking about? He whispered to himself. In the midst of his befuddlement, Elila, sensing his discomfort, approached with a playful yet encouraging smile. You look like you just spotted a space monster, she teased lightly. Jake couldn't help but let out a nervous laugh. I just overheard them talking about breeding, and I didn't sign up for an intergalactic dating game. Oh, sweet human, Elila chuckled. Breeding season is about connection, not just mating. It's a time when relationships deepen and communities grow closer. Still feeling hesitant, Jake raised an eyebrow. Are you sure it doesn't mean I'll be paraded around as a potential mate? Relax, it's a celebration of bonds. You might even find some admirers among our community, she replied, a teasing glimmer glowing in her eyes. Jake could feel a rush of heat to his cheeks as Elila leaned closer, her voice dropping knowingly. Maybe you'll even catch someone's eye. Had he become part of some exotic cosmic experiment? Panic flickered across his thoughts, yet upon looking into her glimmering eyes, he sensed something deeper. Elila had a rare spark that intrigued him, enticing him more than fear could ever push back. With a rush of excitement and trepidation, Jake felt compelled to discover what the adventure and this breeding season could truly entail. He promised himself not to shy away from whatever it may bring. With newfound determination, Jake embraced the alien culture Elila offered to show him. She led him to a large, decorative communal table adorned with vibrant, exotic dishes that sparkled tantalizingly under the light. The spread was mouth-watering, an explosion of colors and shapes that beckoned him closer. Welcome to our feast, Elila declared, enthusiasm shining through her radiant expression. The other aliens began to gather, filling the air with laughter and chatter. Jake's curiosity surged as he hesitated, eyeing a gelatinous dish that quivered ominously. Am I really supposed to eat this? He asked cautiously, intrigued by the undulating texture. Absolutely. Just think of it as an adventure for your taste buds, Elila encouraged cheerfully, nudging him toward the platter. Summoning courage, he took a bite, and an explosion of flavors ignited on his tongue. Sweet, tangy, and mysteriously savory. Wow, this dynamic dish is delightfully bizarre, he exclaimed, as laughter erupted from his alien companions. Elila beamed with delight. See, you're already a pro. As the meal continued, Jake found himself in a whirlwind of new tastes and experiences, learning how every dish had its special significance, traditional recipes steeped in beloved stories that bonded the communities. The vibrant stories shared across the table were as captivating as the flavors they savored, and Jake felt the warmth envelop him. Once the meal concluded, the music shifted to a pulsating rhythm, drawing them toward a lively dance floor where seeming chaos reigned. "Let's join them," Elila laughed, grabbing his hand, pulling him into the swirl of color and sound. "Wait, can I dance?" Jake protested, laughter spilling from him as he stumbled onto the dance floor. "Yes, don't think, just feel," she encouraged, her eyes bright with mirth. In that moment, he let go of his reservations. And as they moved together, the joy of simply being surrounded by new friends began to drown out his worries about the unknown. No longer just a visitor on an alien planet, he was becoming part of something vibrant and alive, each dance step, each bite, each laugh bringing him closer to Elila and the jubilant culture blooming around him. As days passed under the vibrant alien sun, Jake and Elila's bond continued to blossom through shared experience. They embarked on countless adventures, discovering breathtaking landscapes, engaging with peculiar creatures, and savoring exotic foods that made their taste buds sing. Jake found solace in Elila's laughter and warmth, feeling an undeniable connection with each encounter. One serene evening, they ventured to a beautiful lake, the water reflecting the stars above like a vast mirror. Jake marveled at the shimmering beauty of this alien world as he and Elila settled on the soft grass by the shore, allowing the tranquil atmosphere to soak into their souls. "Isn't it breathtaking?" Elila asked softly, leaning back to gaze at the twinkling sky. "Truly, it's more than I ever imagined," Jake responded, captivated by the beauty surrounding them. "I used to be stuck in my routine, but now I feel alive." Elila turned toward him, her eyes glowing with understanding. "You've embraced our culture. You've let go of the fear, and that takes strength." "I've also found something I didn't expect," he admitted, feeling vulnerable yet hopeful. "Being here with you has taught me the importance of connection, of forging bonds that go beyond our appearances." Elila smiled gently. "These connections are what make life meaningful. You have enriched my world just as much as I hope to enrich yours." As they exchanged heartfelt words, Jake felt an intense longing grow within him, one that transcended friendship. "Elila, he began, but the words caught in his throat. Before he could continue, Elila leaned in closer, their faces inches apart. "Are you thinking what I'm thinking?" "Maybe I am," Jake replied, emotion swelling within him. Encouraged by the moment, he reached out and gently brushed his lips against hers, a tentative kiss that lit a spark, igniting warmth that spread through them both. As they pulled apart, Jake felt exhilarated and terrified all at once. "Wow, I wasn't expecting that. It felt incredible." "It did," Elila agreed, eyes glimmering with joy. Connection can bring about unexpected wonders, and this moment truly matters. That night, under the stars, both felt the gravity of their budding feelings and knew that life would never be the same. The barriers between their worlds were slowly disappearing, replaced by a tapestry of love and connection. As the festival wore on, Jake felt the immense joy of his new life intertwined with a sharp pang of anxiety. The warmth of laughter and connection felt exquisite, yet the thought of leaving it behind cast shadows on his heart. Each day brought him closer to Elila and the vibrant community, yet an undercurrent of fear tugged at him. One evening, they found themselves atop a hill overlooking the stunning sunset, a breathtaking tapestry of colors spilling across the horizon. It was a peaceful moment, yet the weight of unspoken thoughts hung heavily in the air. "Elila, I can't shake this feeling. I love being here with you, but what happens when the season ends? I can't abandon everything I've discovered," Jake finally voiced, feeling vulnerable in the tranquil setting. Elila's expression shifted, her gaze steady and understanding. "Life often pushes us to make tough choices, but don't let tomorrow cloud today's joy," she replied softly. Jake sighed, his breath hitching on the edge of uncertainty. "But can I let go? I don't want to go back to a mundane existence. I want to remain with you, explore our bond. Yet leaving things unsaid feels like a risk too." "Courage is found in vulnerability," Elila replied, squeezing his hand gently. "It's important to embrace this connection while you can. Whatever you choose, I will support you." In a moment of clarity, Jake realized that he had to confront his own fears. "You're right. I'm grateful for everything you've shown me, and I want to explore what this could mean." He gazed deeply into her eyes, hope blossoming within him alongside the uncertainty. Every stolen moment spent together had formed an unbreakable bond, guiding him toward a deeper understanding of love and connection, whatever shape that might take. The day of the Festival of Connections finally arrived, a celebration that splashed vibrancy across the alien world. The atmosphere buzzed with excitement as aliens donned colorful attire, creating a vivid spectacle that captured the joy of community. "Are you ready to embrace what this festival has to offer?" Elila asked, joy radiating from her. "Ready as I'll ever be," Jake replied, confidence brewing in his belly as they entered the bustling festival grounds. The festival erupted with activity, from booths showcasing games to vibrant music filling the air. Elila exclaimed, "Jake, check out the dance-off. It's my favorite part." The dance floor was alive with movement and laughter. Jake couldn't help but feel a thrill at the idea of joining in. "Do I dare?" he joked, eyeing the swaying aliens. "Only if you're ready to have some fun," Elila nudged, pulling him toward the center. Taking a deep breath, Jake stepped onto the dance floor amidst bursts of laughter. Elila moved gracefully beside him, and Jake let the beat fill him with confidence. The crowd cheered them on as they twirled and jumped, his awkwardness somehow turning into contagious energy. After the dance, they ventured to an area adorned with culinary delights. "You have to try everything," Elila urged, showcasing the unique dishes lined up. With a nervous but adventurous spirit, Jake picked up an alien delicacy that sparkled enticingly. As he took a bite, a blend of flavors danced over his palate, sending his head spinning. "This is incredible," he exclaimed, eliciting cheers from the crowd. "Incredible is what we aim for. Now let's join the hunt for connection tokens," Elila declared, an adventurous spark lighting her eyes. Together, they raced through the festival grounds, collecting laughter and tokens, a colorful representation of the vibrant bonds they were forming in the moment. Every shared smile, every giggle, strengthened the tapestry of their relationship, infusing the festival with a spirit that felt as alive as the stars above them. This world felt like home, and he had Elila by his side to explore it with every step. As the festival continued, Jake's excitement reached a new peak, tempered by a brew of undercurrents. A simmering tension loomed in the air, particularly from Growth, who had been silently scrutinizing Jake. "This human thinks he deserves our customs," Groth bellowed, his voice dripping with disdain. "What makes him worthy?" Jake felt his heart race at the challenge, annoyance brimming inside him. "I'm just here to learn and enjoy. Isn't that what this festival stands for?" "Let's see how well he knows our customs, then," Groth challenged, eyes sharp and threatening. Elila stepped forward in defense, her voice strong and resolute. "Growth, Jake is eager to embrace our culture. We should honor our differences rather than retreat into ridicule." The crowd perked up, interested in the unfolding rivalry. Jake stood tall, gathering his resolve. "I'm here to connect, not to cause strife. Challenge accepted." The tension thickened as the audience buzzed with anticipation. Growth proposed a series of challenges designed to test Jake's knowledge of different customs. They faced off in various quirky contests, from throwing connection tokens, colorful trinkets representing bonds formed during the event, to racing through an inflatable obstacle course. After a hilarious food-eating contest, where Jake showed his willingness to indulge in alien delicacies, he realized that he wasn't only competing against Growth, he was making friendships among the spectators who were cheering for him. Each scenario blossomed into a humorous display of antics, turning rivalry into lighthearted fun. Jake felt the warmth of acceptance from the crowd, and even Growth eventually softened, acknowledging Jake's skills and humor. As their interactions transpired, Jake learned that friendship could bloom even amidst competition. With cheers surrounding him, Jake realized he could truly belong in this vibrant community. He had brought laughter and joy, and there was no greater victory than that. As the final contest drew near, Jake stood tall, energized by their collective cheers filling the air. Growth seemed increasingly reluctant, as if the weight of expectation dawned on him. "Are you really going to let a human win?" Growth grumbled, struggling with a dish during the eating contest. "You're in this game, buddy. Let's see what you've got," Jake replied confidently, igniting the crowd's laughter as the friendly atmosphere returned. Jake's dedication to the competition steadily chipped away at growth's intensity, showing that maybe, just maybe, rivalry could evolve into camaraderie. The contest progressed into an inventive obstacle course, a playful challenge where participants would need to navigate through a series of unorthodox tasks designed to raise laughter rather than pressure. Jake felt adrenaline coursing through him as he faced the inflatable structures, exhilarating and downright silly in their design. With the crowd cheering him on, Jake's awkwardness transformed into essence, and with a playful tumble, he managed to finish strong, eliciting roaring applause from the crowd. Growth let out a begrudged cheer. "Turns out you're not half bad, human." "Maybe you should try dancing next, it might suit you," Jake replied with a teasing grin, both competitors and audience erupting into laughter. In that moment, Jake realized it was not about coming out on top. It was about connection, laughter, and the joy of spending time together. The shared camaraderie among the crowd served as the ultimate victory, an affirmation that together they could bridge the gap between their species. Celebration followed as the competition affirmed bonds deeper than rivalry. Jake was ready to embrace this world and the strength of relationships that had emerged along the way. As the festival began to wind down, Jake found himself stealing a few quiet moments with Elila, away from festivities that still echoed in the distance. They settled down under a canopy of stars, the very essence of tranquility cradling them in warmth. "Tonight was incredible," Jake said softly, gazing out at the illuminated landscape that stretched infinitely. The beauty of this moment felt monumental. "I'm still trying to grasp how much I've changed while being here." Elila turned to him, her eyes reflecting the myriad of colors above. "That's because you dared to embrace the unknown. You've brought joy to our world, and we've shared something special together." Jake felt emotions welling up inside him, an unwavering desire to share. "I don't want to leave this. I want to stay, explore what this new world can be for us." Elila took a deep breath, sensing the weight of his words. "What you feel is alive, Jake, and there's beauty in these emotions, guiding us toward a deeper understanding of one another." "But what if—" Jake started, his voice trailing off as uncertainty washed over him. "What if I'm not ready for the commitment that this path could bring?" Life rarely offers guarantees, but amidst the beauty of uncertainty lies the potential for something incredible, something we both have the power to define. Elila replied softly, her gaze unwavering. As warmth enveloped them further, Jake felt the desire to surrender to the moment, drawn into the connection that ignited and sparked between them ever since their first encounter. "Then let's not hold back." He leaned closer, their faces mere inches apart, and they shared a soft kiss, tentative, yet filled with unrestrained sweetness. Pulling away, Jake felt a rush of exhilaration swirling around them. "Wow, I wasn't expecting that." It felt transformative. It was. "We'll step into this journey together without fear of what might arise," Elila whispered, brushing her fingers against his cheek, grounding him in that moment of shared understanding. As the remnants of the festival faded and the sun set on their bond, Jake knew he was just at the beginning of a profound transformation shaped by love and connection. During the tranquil evenings, he spent time pondering numerous questions about what his future would hold among the stars. One evening, seated atop a grassy knoll, Jake contemplated this newfound life, the reality of their commitment pulling gently on his heartstrings. "Elila, after everything, I've made my decision. I want to stay here with you, to explore what this world can bring," he proclaimed earnestly, determination filling his voice. Joy lit up Elila's expression as she absorbed his words. "So you are choosing this path? Together?" "Yes," Jake responded, feeling a wave of relief wash over him. "Being here has changed me in ways I never thought possible. You have shown me the importance of connection, and that is something I want to cultivate." "Then let's embrace every beautiful moment together. The unknown is waiting. We will face it hand in hand," she said, excitement bubbling between them. Jake felt an exhilarating rush as he envisioned the adventures, challenges, and experiences that awaited them. They would step into this journey together, ready to navigate the unexpected roads ahead. Let's make every moment count. The gravity of their decisions buoyed them, propelling their hopeful hearts into the future. Life will always have mysteries, Elila continued, but it's how we tackle and celebrate them that shapes our experience. Outside, the stars began to twinkle, beckoning them like distant dreams. Jake and Elila relished the thought of building their life on this new planet, hand in hand, facing the future together with love and courage. As tomorrow dawned bright and full of promise, Jake and Elila stood together in the heart of their vibrant alien community, buzzing with anticipation. "Today marks the beginning of our new lives," Elila said, her eyes sparkling with joy. Jake couldn't help but mirror her enthusiasm. "I feel like we're about to embark on a grand adventure. No ordinary journey, one filled with laughter, growth, and shared experiences." The bustling atmosphere was alive with colors and sounds, and as they walked among the crowd, connections reinforced a sense of belonging. The kindness of the alien inhabitants made it clear to Jake that he was not just a visitor anymore. He had found a home. "I can't believe I'm saying this," he chuckled, glancing at Elila, "but I think I'm finally finding my groove here. I'm one of you now. Together, we paint our story. Every laughter, every moment counts," she replied, squeezing his hand affectionately. "Let's make the most of it, you adventurous earthling." Feeling invigorated, Jake beamed with gratitude, knowing that he would always cherish this bond among friends and community. As they stepped forward into the mystery of the future, they were ready to face whatever lay ahead, together, embracing love, laughter, and every adventure they would encounter along the way. And as they gazed into one another's eyes, it was clear that they were not just embarking on a journey across galaxies, but intertwining destinies that would transcend all boundaries, a connection that would forever shape their hearts and their lives.